with this iMac all-in-one. It's a really thin one. We're going to replace the hard drive on this one and have the perhaps the hard drive replaced with a newer one with a solid state drive. So yep. Alright, we're gonna have the cable for my station. We're gonna need a little bit of isopropyl just to go align. This one is gonna help us to do the job easier. And you don't need to use a lot, just a little drop in there, just like this. And we're going to start using the heat gun to make it work. So we just go around. Make sure it's nice and warm. We just need to go around. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and then we're going to go around the edge. For all you guys that don't know, I work on computers. I fix computers, laptops, desktops, gaming computers, any kind of computer, cell phones, screens for iPads, Samsung, any kind, any brand. We work on that. So we are here replacing the hard drive for an SSD on this Apple computer. Once it's nice and hot, we're gonna try to split it. I think I'm gonna need a little blade. We're just gonna use the little blade right here to go just very little in it, just like this. We're gonna use a little, with the help of a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. There we go. That will help to remove the adhesive. As you can see, right now it's going a little deeper. And then if you feel like it's getting stuck, just use a little bit of more heat. to make it soft, to become loose. Just like this. So being always very careful. We need a little more isopropyl. When you use this thing, you'll feel that it goes way faster, because that helps a lot. Just being careful not to force anything. Now we go the other way. As you can see, really thin, really fragile. You don't need to go too deep into it. And don't force it. Little time. Otherwise you might end up breaking the glass. Alright, let's use a little more heat. And the little blade. And a lot of patience. Just like this. Keep working around. This is really tricky sometimes, especially with the newer Macs. You have a lot of really strong adhesive. Sometimes it's just crazy. It's really hard to get out. As you can see, just like right here, just a little bit of isopropyl to help out, and we can also use the heat. I went to get my glove because it's getting hot. Should be good. Okay, just like this. Trying to get the gap a little, get a little under. As you can see now, I'm getting a little bit deeper in there. It takes time. Don't rush it. Take your time, and eventually you will get it out. Our goal right now is to get the screen out without breaking. Alright, let's apply a little bit of heat. You can see it takes time. It's not easy. This type of jobs are not easy because require quite a bit of time and a lot of patience. But they can be done. So right now I have my I'm just gonna keep going around. A little bit of that. Slowly. Isn't it working? Whether you use the one of the HP or the ones we have up front, the USB ones. Alright, so we have this one over here. Use a different Windows keyboard. A USB okay, so we are working around it. We have another tools. So I'm gonna use some of these guitar picks to keep the screen open so it doesn't go back. As you can see, this is a little bit of it's a little hard to do. It can be done. I'm going to use another guitar pick over here. Now we got to be careful because the camera is right there. We don't want to damage that one. We keep using a little bit of heat. And we go around just like so. Okay, that way we don't have, the screen doesn't go back. Close, put more air. Right here. So this is super hard to do without breaking the glass. It'll take a long time doing it, but if you do it with patience and heat, you can use an air dryer or a hair dryer. There, you know, when I use the blade to go a little deeper. There. Now we are going to push this one a little in. As you can see right now, this area right here is starting to open a little more. Just be patient, take your time. This is one of the wireless keyboards.
It won't even prompt to connect it, so that's how you can.
Did you try it? All right, so I'm going to use now one of these cards. These are very handy. These cards are very handy. Right there. Careful not to push all the way in. We're just gonna do it little by little. Okay. This is a whole Mac. By the way, there's a chip right here, so we gotta be careful not to make it bigger. This we go around. Now we want to start from this side, but since right now this is part right here on top is warm, I'm gonna push the things a little more. There. Now we are a little more deep into things like this. Is a very strong adhesive that once it gets cold, it gets really hard again. Okay, I'm going to this side now. Using some more heat. And then now another card to start cutting this side. If it feels like too tight, use a little more heat. And then we continue down with our card. You're gonna have to patch it up on some onions, which is good.
I didn't realize you can force it as we used to 1.1. It forces it. You can have. So I should try doing this on the other one. Use that.
Okay, we have more cards. I normally like to save these ones right here so I can use more in there. Insert another one right here. And then we want to put another one on the bottom. You should set the other one to log in automatically. So when you do the update, it'll log in right away. Alright, so this is how it looks so far. You can see a bunch of guitar picks and some cards around it. So this is quite a bit of process, but it should work if you have patience. I'm gonna put another one over here. And then once we have it on, I'm gonna push each card once. Every time it's hot around it. So you can see now we can go a little far inside, a little far inside. Careful when you touch it because it's going to be hot. So it looks like we are in all the way in here. Okay, there's going to be just some areas where it needs to be go in. And is when we used a little bit of heat. Now I gotta be careful because right here is it's a little chip. This is for an all-in-one iMac. We're gonna replace the hard drive in it. And unfortunately, these ones they're not as good as the other ones. Normally with the old ones you used to just pull everything in and you were able to get into it right away. Okay, this one I'm just gonna create it like this, put it in so it creates some kind of force to open it. And just with a little more patience I go in. I'm gonna do the same with this one right here. Like this, we bend it a little bit. And then we put it inside so it makes the gap bigger every time we go through it with a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, you can do this with an air dryer or hair dryer. If you don't have the tools, our goal is to getting this out without breaking it. Okay, now we have it's more open over here, so we are doing progress. So that means we are close. There. So now since this one is thicker, we can probably just put it over here. Oh, that side is totally open. So it's in there. Where we have to be careful is right here, because right here is where the camera is. Not go into it, otherwise we're gonna damage it. Okay, we're in progress right there. As you can see right now, we can see pretty much inside the computer right now. So we're getting there. Like I said, it takes a long time, but if we have patience, it should go in without no problem. All right, so we go right here. Be careful with the camera here, and also is the flash or is the lights. Okay, just pass it a few times. Go deeper every time. A little bit deeper. There. We will need to apply a little bit more heat. So I think this is how we do it. This is a lot of patience. A lot of patience. is what it takes. Okay, we have that. Just go a little deeper. We can go, try to go a little more. Now it's a lot easier. It's getting easier for us to get in. Again, we use more heat. And we are almost there. As you can see right now, we have a gap. We can see pretty much inside the computer. The little thing went in, but we are having more progress as we go. I'm gonna start working on this side. Did it work? I asked you to log in automatically, so you don't have to put any passcode or click on anything. It's an automatic login. The computer will get you in right away. Alright, we keep trying one more time. Slowly. There we go. We are going in here. Now we have this one. Now we're gonna do the same thing with these cards. So we just bend it like this. And then we put them in here so they can create the gap by themselves without creating a lot of without using a lot of strength. We use this one over here. Sometimes it's a little hard to get them in because they just jump. And now we go with this one right here. Cut in a little more. Put another card in there to help us out. Remove this one. And then we start working. This one seems to be working just fine because it's a lot thinner. So it'll be like a knife cutting. There we go. Keep working on it. As you can see, now we have full access into the screen without breaking. Okay, so we are good. Now we gotta be careful here because there's connectors. As we can see right here, that's going to be one connector right here, and so one connector right here, and the LCD connector is over here. So in order for us to remove it, we want to pull this one out. just like that. And then for this one, we just pull the little tab right there and then pull it. There we go. Now we're gonna bring this screen. We grab the little connector in there, or the little praying tool, and then we're gonna slowly remove the screen. And we have the screen out. As you can see, we didn't have to, we saved the screen, so screen is still good. We're gonna put it on the side. There we go. Now we're gonna need some screwdrivers. We're done with our tools. So we're gonna put them on the side. Clean up a little bit. Done with the work. And we need a screwdriver just like this. I can see it right there. It's like a star shape, kind of. So we have that one. Put it in there. This is the hard drive right here. So you guys can see it. You guys can see it there. Have to see if we can remove it. From here. We have the first bracket out, and now we are going to work with the bottom bracket. The bracket right here. I'm going to pull this up. And unplug it from the connector, which is right here. The connector is right here. See the hard drive. We are just going to pull it like this and like this. There we go. This is the bad hard drive. We are going to replace it with a newer one, which is going to be a solid state drive. This one has moving parts still. We don't need it. So there it is. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, follow me, and share. I do computer repair services of any kind, any size, any type, laptops, desktops, gaming computers, Apple, Samsung, any brand. We do cell phone repairs, screen repairs, anything, any kind. Our next one is going to be, as you can see, we have another iMac, another Apple. This screen won't have, doesn't give an image, it won't power on. So we have that one. We also have this one. We have a part coming. We were supposed to do the live today for this one, but this one didn't work. So the one we got was broken, so we have to send it back and get a new one. So this is what we have so far. Please follow up. We have a cell phone that we need to replace the screen as well, and hopefully you guys find this useful. Thanks for watching.